is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up this week, and we wrap it up with some music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's all I have for the boring intro. Let's get into this Fearless Beer Review. What do you got today, Jeff? Go.
That was wild.
Why was
I think
it
I've
wild?
had this brewery okay. Just thank you. I think I've had this brewery before.
You've had this brewery before?
Just you know.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
you're starting early. You're starting early today.
I know, because you already my little fucking follicles are gonna get all damaged. That's what you said. So my teeny tiny little follicle, you go get me.
Just talking about bleaching his hair,
dear Lord.
bleaching and dyeing his hair. And I said, I'm probably not going to
man.
do it because it's going to fuck up my hair.
Well, first of all, you were super
I
excited
was.
to do it.
And then-
I'll do it.
And then my sister,
like Santa
and my
Claus.
sister and Tammy convinced me not to do it.
And then all the fucking people with lush locks and then the fucking girl household told them not to. Anyway, Maine Beer Company. You can't even see anything because it's a stupid fucking MacBook.
Stupid
is
fucking
garbage.
MacBook.
Maine Beer
Yes,
Company.
there we go.
Anyway, man, these guys
man.
are from, what do you think? They're from Maine.
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
what they do.
God, you were fussy.
But they
today.
work with nonprofits, and they do a lot of stuff to give back to like whales and stuff and something like that. I don't fucking know. It was too long of a story. I didn't care that much. But this is their pale ale. It's called Lunch,
Okay.
and it's like 7%.
Where'd you get it from?
One of the distributors at Renee's work brings random beers, and if Renee sees something that like I've never had or she thinks I've never had, then she'll text me a picture, and I'm like, oh, never had that, and she'll bring it home. So this came today.
There you go. Very nice.
There you go. I could just read the back.
You could have, but you didn't. You failed. But anyway, so that's what you got this week. I got a Russian River beer. I do like Russian River beers, and sometimes they're hard to come by. Some of them are hard to come by.
Except Blind Pig.
Except Blind Pig, yeah. I tried to get that, but they haven't gotten it for like 2 weeks. So this is what I got today. Happy Hops IPA. I've only had this, I think, maybe twice before. I don't come across this often at all, clearly. It's 6.5%. It's just a West Coast IPA, I believe, or maybe not even a West Coast. I don't know, dude. But it was bottled on March 11th, 2025. So what is that? Just a month and a half ago. Look at that. I'm pouring mine out right now. I don't know what you're doing. Probably, dilly-dallying around, but it's okay.
Maybe I shouldn't pour it out because my poor little mouth follicles will be all damaged if I accidentally drink a beer or something. So maybe we should not drink.
I get you're trying to make a joke, but that joke was just not funny. That just was a bad joke.
It's not funny. It's not funny because all you do is cry now. You're just a crybaby. Fucking.
I said I'm still gonna dye my hair. I'm gonna dye my hair purple.
No, you're gonna like highlight it with a highlighter, or a Sharpie or something.
Sharpie. I'm gonna have it with a Sharpie. Okay, cool. You ready to start drinking?
Yeah, ready to start
Let's
drinking?
go. Here we go.
I don't give a fuck about hair, nothing. Here we go. I got a fancy glass. I'm a little
Where's the
bitch.
fancy glass?
Oh,
All right.
got foam in my nose.
You drink it yet?
Got foam nose. Oh, I got a lot of foam in there. Got to let it settle.
My God, you're the worst. Just take a sip. What's the ABV on it?
Like 1 million, probably.
You're so. You look like such a bitch drinking out of that glass too, using just the stem of that
Yeah,
glass.
you'll look like a bitch when you don't have colored hair, idiot.
Yeah, I'll look like a bitch. Yeah. Okay. Finger.
You'll look like a
peeks
bitch
out.
when your hair's not purple,
Peeks out.
idiot.
Peeks out.
Well, that's a good clean IPA. I'll tell you that much right now. When you're thinking about it, that's good.
All right, so we have a 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer. You're going to continue to drink. 1 is a bad beer, but give it a shot, and 0 is a train pour. So what would you give your beer? Go.
So it says, drink this beer within 90 days with a stamped born on date. So this was born on March 25th. So it's a month old, but it came from Maine, and it had to go through the distributor to a regional Arizona bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. In a month?
No, not bad.
Not
Not
bad.
bad.
It's not bad at all. So the beer is called Lunch. That's the name of the beer, and Lunch is the name of a whale that they have identified and they track with a tracker or whatever, just for like conservation's sake.
Wait, is that
Dude,
the name of the whale or the name of the type of whale?
Lunch? Yeah. Lunch is the name of the whale.
Like the name that they gave it.
Yeah.
Like
Tillicum and Shampoo and Free Willy.
Okay, continue.
What part of that did you not get?
I thought maybe there was like a
Tillicum is a real whale.
Is it?
Tillicum's the whale.
I'm not a whale expert. Get the fuck out of here.
How do you not know Tillicum? Tillicum's the whale that fucking like killed 4 people.
What? I wouldn't know that. I know whale. I know a whale shark, humpback, a sperm whale.
You know Shampoo?
Killer whale. I don't know. That's it.
You know Shamu though. Do you know what Shamu is?
Orca.
Okay. Yeah, but like you know a name for a whale.
There we go. I know all the whales.
That's
I know all the whales.
Okay. Free Willy.
Blue whale.
Willy was the name of the whale. I'm pretty sure.
Is there a gray whale?
Yeah, the gray humpback, sperm, fucking lots.
Did you ever
whales.
have
I
had a kid or there was a kid when I was growing up who was obsessed with whales, and all he did was read books about whales, and he just talked about whales
Those
all
are
the time.
dope, dude. Those are fucking
like second
cool.
grade. All he did was talk about whales. His name was Dylan.
That's a Dylan thing to do. That's such a was it with an I or a Y?
With an I. What do you mean? I've never seen Dylan with Dill. Okay, no, it's Dylan.
Okay, because Aaron Dillon was D.
Well, that was his last name, so that's fine.
Anyway,
continue the bad joke.
There was a. Did you see all the killer whales attack the? What was it? I think it was a blue whale like a couple weeks ago.
No, I did not.
Off the coast of which orcas never attack something that huge, and it took them like 3 hours. It was like 70 of them.
Jesus Christ!
And like this boat was on like a whaling. What do you call it? Whale watching expedition. Mm-hmm. And like 70 orcas attacked this fucking blue whale. It took 3 hours to kill it.
Holy shit!
Just blood everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like one of the few times like that's ever been recorded of, especially a pack that big attacking something that big. But
Jesus
fuck yeah, dude, whales are so
Christ.
dope. Especially orca whales. Orca whales are fucking amazing. Orca whales are dope
cool,
because
yeah.
like they've never killed anybody in the wild, but it's like they roll up to a boat and like, all right, dude. Like,
well, that's been a thing recently where they've been attacking boats too. Like over the last couple of years,
they have. They've been attacking like the rudders, like the power system. So they know what they're fucking doing.
Fucking smart little shits.
Like, more power to them, dude. Get them. I don't even eat fish anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
You don't eat orca.
I don't eat. I would eat orca. Fuck yeah! If it tried to attack me, I'd
take a bite right out of it.
Cut his head off with a big knife, like that.
The scythe.
The knife scythe. Scyther. This is good though. This is actually really clean.
Stupidest
tasting.
fucking tangent. God damn.
The whale tangent? You gotta have the whale tangent.
Gotta have the whale tangent. Okay, so what would you rate the beer?
Those are dope, dude.
What would you rate the beer?
And then and then I went off on the other end too and watched a bunch of because whales explode if their beak's too long and they don't decompress it and stuff like that. So then I watched the most famous of all whale explosions, and it was kind of funny. And then one, I don't know if you ever saw the one where I think it was in Oregon. They put dynamite on the whale to try and blast it into oblivion, and all it did was just rain fucking huge whale chunks on everybody, smash cars and fucking attack people from behind.
And then there was the one too where they had the whale on a flatbed truck and they were driving through the city and it blew up in the city.
Bursted. That was in Thailand and bursted sideways and just soaked everybody in blood.
Fucking so nasty.
Let that be a lesson. You ever see a flatbed truck with a whale on it?
Fucking run.
Take cover. Take cover until it's gone. That's it. Take cover until it's gone. This is good. I give this 2.75. This is actually really fucking smooth and clean.
Not bad.
It's delicious. And it's 7%. That's not
bad at all.
That's good. That's good.
Especially when you can't taste the alcohol, right? So that's good.
Exactly.
All right. So my Happy Hops IPA right here, 6.5%. This is good. This is very, very good. Not the best. I mean, Blind Pig, Pliny the Elder is better than this, I feel. But the Hazy's better than this one too, but it's good. Bottom tier Russian River, but still a great IPA. It's very, very smooth, very clean tasting, not malty at all. So with that, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 3. 2.5 out of 3. Very, very good. There you go. Good stuff. So is that all we have for the Fearless Beer Review and Whale Talk for the day?
That's it.
Okay.
We can do moral talk if you want.
I'd rather move on. So
I hate animals, especially whales.
I only like my dogs. Um, so yeah, let's get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and your record store, Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. So, what do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
It's kind of funny because we had just talked about not that long ago how I don't have a copy of this.
Oh, Zeppelin 1, yes. There you go, Zeppelin 1.
Because every time it comes in, it's rarely an original, and if it is, I'm just like, I'll see it again, and then like I didn't see it again for a while. So this is not an original. This is an early repress, like an early '70s repress. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pick this one up because I don't know if and when we're gonna see it again. So I got that. Super clean. It's great. Yeah. Good record.
You got some good shit at your store.
Same,
you got all. You got some good shit at your store. There you go. Houses of the Holy. Hair in my mouth.
Houses of the Holy.
That's good.
Song's not even on there. But yeah, this is actually an original too, so that's kind of nice. U.S. first press, but that was super clean. So when that came through, I scooped that one up pretty damn quick.
The Houses of the Holy one. Yep.
Yeah.
Their best record.
And then that's just boring stuff. Not the best record, but that's the boring generic stuff. It's just like, come on, it's fucking Zeppelin, dude. Like everybody knows Zeppelin. Every collection, pretty much like every collection that comes through our store, even if it's like a predominantly like funk soul collection or predominantly jazz collection, they all have Zeppelin and Stones. Everybody.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So like I'm severely desensitized, so I don't get excited for Zeppelin anymore. Unless it's like a really cool pressing. I just don't care.
I mean, I got that Zeppelin from your store, the super clean shit. Fucking sounds great.
I should have kept that Houses of the Holy.
I got Zeppelin 1, 4. No, I got 1, 2, 4 and House of the Holy, all from your store.
Damn, just one fell swoop.
I got them, picked them all up, and they're all fucking clean. So, good stuff. You got some good shit in your store.
Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the live. So I've got to be good at that point.
You're not going to get 3. You're not going to get presents.
I already have 3.
You do? Okay.
It's done.
Okay.
It's been done. It's been got.
Okay.
It's been got. Anyway, enough of the boring stuff. Here's something cool.
Yeah, the boring Zeppelin stuff. We get into Jimmy World.
Bleed American. This is an original, but it's a UK. But it's an original. It's a first press. UK first press.
So it's not quite an original because the UK they don't matter. They don't exist. Nobody cares about the UK.
That is true. I mean, generally speaking, you always want to try and get like an original from the country of origin.
Yeah.
Because the theory is like the master tapes will be held at the first pressing plant it's going to get released on, versus like sending whatever they're going to send overseas, and like who the fuck knows if you're even getting an original tape or whatever it is. But you always want to get like the country of origin. But like one of our regulars just had it, and it was during Jimmy World week and had it playing, and he's like, "Oh, you like Jimmy World?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I bought like an original UK one for like $20." He's like, "Do you want it?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I want it. Like, bring it in. I'll give you 50 for it." So I did.
Nice.
And he was happy, and I was happy.
I like it.
So yeah. And the last thing here. Oh,
okay. I was going to say about pressing, like different various pressings. I think it's cool that you could get. I think it's cool that you can get pressings from countries that no longer exist, like Yugoslavia. Like it'd be cool to have like a Yugoslavian pressing of anything, really, just because that fucking place doesn't exist anymore as a country.
It doesn't fucking exist anymore as a
country. Blew it
off
the map. Just kidding. We didn't do that. That's fucked up, dude.
That's something. Okay. Next thing here, this guy, Eddie Costa.
Yes.
The House of Blue Lights. This is 59. This is an original. It's pretty rare. It's not like crazy popular. And it was just something that came in, and David's like, "Dude, you should listen to this. It's fucking good." Like, because he kind of like is honing into like what type of jazz I like to listen to. And this is just 3 guys, bass, piano, and then drums. And this is exactly what I want, like this type of jazz to sound like. Eddie Costa, piano player, also plays the vibes.
I know. I looked him up real quick too. He was only 32 when he died. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And this is cool. Like, did you listen to at least like
I did forget to listen to this song.
That's cool. That's cool. I told you not to listen to everything else.
I didn't listen to the Zeppelin songs, and then I got so.
I didn't need to.
Distracted.
That's right. I think you will like this because it's just so like Eddie Costa was really heavy on like the left hand and like the mid range of the piano. So like kind of matching the bass, but kind of playing off the bass. So it's a lot of low end, and very rarely does he go above and kind of noodle around on the right hand. So it's very, very like low end stuff, and it's all like kind of like descending riffs, but they just play around with it, and it's really fucking cool. And I had never heard of this guy.
Never
I
heard
probably
of him.
never listened to this record, but yeah, dude, this is right up my
So
alley, and I think you'd
just
like it.
running through his wiki real quick, it says that a lot of people compare his style and his playing to
To your boy,
Red Norvo. Red Norvo, who we
boy.
randomly fucking came across when we started collecting records, and he was an incredible, vibes player, and it's just that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I love Red Norvo, so I'm sure I'd like this shit too. And he died in a car
This
crash,
is
by the way, when he was 30.
yeah. This there's no vibes on this. It's all like piano because he switched from like the vibes to the piano or piano to the vibes. Can't remember which one. But this is just a three piece. I like either like huge orchestral
Which I
jazz
don't
with
like.
like
Yeah,
like everybody's there, or I like just like three guys just fucking dicking around.
a quintet is like as far as I would like to go, but
It's too many.
it's too many.
Might as well be a
It's too
fucking
many.
hundred tet.
110. Okay,
Hundred tet. Too many.
too many.
Too much. It's too much. Shumash Casino.
All right. So is that all you got? That's all
Mm-hmm.
you got. All right. So this first thing here I got from your record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out.
Huge
Regina
shout out.
Spektor. See this right here?
Huge.
Remember Us to
That was
Life.
mine
Oh,
too.
was it yours?
That was mine.
You should have kept it. You honestly should have kept it. So there you go.
That was at the time. That was at the time when I was like, dude, because we really wanted to hit the last two holiday seasons ago hard. Like we wanted to fucking hit it hard. So we did a massive purge. And remember I purged
You
like
purged a lot of stuff.
a lot of
Yeah.
records. I think I purged like 800, 900 records. Like I purged a lot. I wish I had like 50 of them back.
Would this be one of them?
Yeah.
This record's so good. It's so good. God damn it. She's repressing all of like pretty much all of her records right now, and they come out next or they all the represses start coming out next month. But yeah, man, I was on this Regina kick a couple nights ago. I listened to this, obviously Begin to Hope. I listened to her first two records, songs on 1111. And then I just went and bought Soviet Kitsch because why the fuck not? Because I love that record too.
Damn, dude.
So I haven't listened to it yet, but I did buy it. Well, okay, so I will say this: I had $105 or $100 gift card, and then $5 credit on something else. So I had that free money, right? Free fucking money. So I bought a bunch of records on Amazon, and Soviet Kitsch was one of them. So, but I'll be talking about that at a later
Okay.
time. So it was free. I didn't pay anything. Get the fuck out of here.
That's if that's how you want to like rationalize your spending
I
habits.
didn't even
that's
pay
fine.
anything. Dum dum.
Okay. Still money, but okay.
But no, this is a great fucking record, and you're stupid for getting rid of it. So there you go. Your loss is my gain. So
I'll get it back one day. Don't worry about
not
me.
from me. So next two things here from the same band called Kamikaze right here. See this Kamikaze EP, and this one right here. This is a full length they did. So if you've never heard of this band, which I'm sure most people haven't, they were like a hardcore Swedish band from the mid 2000s, and the EP came out I think in 2005, and then this record came out in 2006. It's only ever been pressed. These are German presses. It's only ever been pressed once, and I don't remember how I got into this band at all. And honestly, it was this week when my Facebook I was looking through my Facebook memories, every day, like it says, oh, this is what you posted on this day 12 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And I posted a song off this EP, and I completely forgot about this band. And then once I played the song, I was like, all this like these memories started flooding back because I was obsessed with this fucking EP right here, this Kamikaze EP. It's only like 9 minutes long, but I fucking loved it. And that was in 2015. And I have no idea how I found out about this band. I don't remember. Maybe like Bandcamp or something. Maybe that's how I found them. But yeah, I have no idea how I found them. But they're so fucking good. They're a trio on these two records. It's three girls, and it's fucking crazy. It's aggressive. It's wild. It's just fucking really, really good hardcore punk. It's so fucking good. Like I can't sing its praises more. They're so fucking good. These two records are. So, and these two have the same singer. The singer the original singer left after these two came out, and then they got like the bass player started singing, and those songs are fine. They're not as good, but the songs off these two, fan fucking tastic. So
they're good.
it's really
it's good. It's hard to find like like overly aggressive female hardcore punk. Have you heard the band Beyond Pink?
No, I don't think so. No.
Beyond Pink. I mean, you're not going to because you never do anyway. But you should check them out too. Fucking 2 years. Listen to that.
Put it on my list. I'll listen to it on my list.
That is what's interesting is I remember like you say 2015, Kaylee was born 2013, so when she was 2, which I have this vivid memory of going to Chick-fil-A in Buena Park and getting into that Russian like kind of ska band Ruskaha.
Yeah.
And that's, if you say that's around the same time, I wonder if we went through something where we're just looking at random like
maybe
Russian things or something like
but
that.
They're not Russian.
That time
though.
period fits too weird.
But they're Swedish.
Yeah, but they're not American. Okay. So that's like we could have done something all over the world.
That's true. That's the
point.
Okay,
like, why would I just dig into random Russian music had it not been like we're doing?
And this is before either of us used Spotify, because I didn't use Spotify at the time. So
I don't think so,
because I was just downloading music and then just putting them on my phone and listening. So I have no idea how I found out about it. But yeah, when I saw that Facebook memory, I was just it all flooded.
I was
back.
definitely using Spotify in 2015.
I wasn't yet. I didn't start using it until we started potting in 16, because that's when I jumped on your family plan. But yeah, I don't know.
Damn,
I've been using your family plan for a long time. So yeah, that's what I got. And also with these records, they're hard to come by unless you're in Europe. But there was one seller on Discogs selling
the worst
Radiation
seller of all
Records,
time.
and Radiation Records is 15 minutes from my house. So I go over.
And they're absolutely garbage.
The store is really rough. The store is really, really rough. Way too just cluttered and just shit everywhere. And yeah, I went over there and they said, yeah, we can't find that. We just can't find it. We have too much stuff here. And he's like, what you can do is you can order it and then just leave a note on Discogs saying, yeah, I want I'll in-store pickup, and it'll probably take a few days for us to find it. It's like, damn, dude, it's wild. But yeah, no, I did that, and then they found it in like 30 minutes and emailed me back. So I made 2 trips to fucking Radiation. But yeah, I don't like going to that store. Everything's really expensive. But the thing is, they have a lot of obscure, really, really crazy obscure punk and metal music, metal records, 7 inches. But yeah, it's pricey. It's pricey.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, Linda. Linda. When we get something rare and clean in our store, it's 100% going to be the tippy top pricing that's on like Discogs, because it's hard to find clean records. As time goes on, they get less and less clean. Mm-hmm. So if it's clean and rare, it's going to be expensive as fuck, because you can always come down in price, but you can never go up in price, right? Yeah. So when there's a record in the hand, like, oh, I actually won 150 instead of 100 for that. The only place I've ever heard do that is that fucking pawn shop that you went to that one time to get that King Crimson box.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You can always come down. You can never go up. So like, if it's rare and clean, it's going to be the tippy top pricing on Discogs. If it sits for a while, then just keep coming down and down and down until it sells. Radiation takes that to a whole different level. Like they take it like, what's the tippy top pricing that we can tell us? All right, add 50%. Like that's crazy. Yeah. Like literally they add like 50% markup to like the tippy top pricing. And that's just, that's stupid.
But I mean, but then also, stupid. You know, they have all the big OGs, you know, OG Black Flag stuff, OG Misfits stuff, Walk Among Us. They have an OG of that. They have, you know, a bunch of OG Descendants. They have Into the Unknown, Unknown from Bad Religion up on the wall. I mean, just shit.
600.
Just shit you would never ever see in the wild normally. It's all just there up on the wall, super high up. Like, so you have to they have to get a ladder to literally get up and reach it. But yeah, no, that store is a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. And then they tried to accuse me of stealing too.
Into the Unknown. You said Into the Unknown. I know if they have it at $600. Yeah. You can buy it right now clean. You can buy a fucking sealed one for less than $600. But you can buy a clean one for basically $450 shipped.
Damn. Yeah, and they're selling for $6.
It's like literally just adding.
It's almost like their
ridiculous.
wall is almost like just a museum. You know, it's just a museum for just stuff. But they have like
And
OG
irritates me the
minor
most.
threat 7 inches and stuff in there too. It's just they have every punk thing that anybody would want. They have. It's fucking nuts.
And like that's like, to me as a business owner, I think that's disrespectful to your customer base. Is when you have something that like none of this shit is unobtainium unless it's like signed or unless it's like a test pressing. Everything you can buy in Discogs. So nothing is that rare to where you can charge whatever the fuck you want. Nothing they have in there is that. You can buy everything on Discogs. Mm-hmm. And so they charge so much money that like their customer base is never going to buy it. Maybe like a rich guy will buy it, but like fucking hell. Like how many rich guys need fucking collectible records? Like good Lord, dude. Like every fucking rich guy that comes in our goddamn stores, like, oh, I'll take that and that and that and that. I'm like, man, you motherfucker, I know you're just going to put this in your little shelf, never fucking listen to it. God damn, I hate these people.
You hate rich people.
I hate the rich so much.
Fuck the rich. Fuck capitalism.
We charge them full price too. Even
hell yeah.
Like, no discounts, nothing.
Not that they care.
Even if we know they're coming in for something, like I'm like, oh motherfucker, I'm gonna reprice this to make sure I'm getting top dollar. Fucking asshole.
I like it. So yeah, that's what I got. That's my story. That's my story right there. Vinyl stories. But I mean, honestly though, Radiation Records in Fullerton is a place everybody should go to at least once, because you just have to experience the insanity of that store. It's fucking small as hell. Their aisles are so small that you literally can't walk by somebody in the aisle because it's so narrow, because there's so much shit on the floor and everywhere. So it's a wild place, man. It's a wild fucking place. So that's all I got for the vinyls. You got anything else?
Yeah, I was trying to take a picture of this, but like
what?
With me in the back looking at like myself, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I got it.
Okay. Well, anyway.
No, it didn't work.
Is that all you got? You got anything else?
No,
all right. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars if you're watching on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. And that's it. That's all.
I gotta look this way. Where's your records?